Welcome, all my beautiful Cancerian people, and all cross watchers, and anybody who felt called to watch this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, I have before you the cards I will be using to do your spread for my love and spirituality reading for December. So, this is a beautiful December reading we're going to be doing and calling in some energy, seeing what's going on with you, my beautiful Cancerian people. So I'm going to get started by lighting your candle. And I make a new candle every month for these readings. And for this month, I was called to make a candle and imbue it with some healing energy. So this has some energy from Archangel Raphael to bring about some healing for us all, because I think many of us really can benefit from some healing at this time. So as that candle burns, I'm going to get into your December reading, and I'm going to start by getting a beautiful oracle card for you from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. And I will read you the message for this card at the end of the reading, but for now we will just get one beautiful message, one word on this card, and we will see what comes out for you. Okay. So out came two. I'm very called to this embracing card. So far, you're the first sign to get this card, and I think it's absolutely magical. Embracing. What a beautiful word to open up our reading, and beneath it is pleasure. So you also got this card, and Pisces got this card as well. Pleasure. I see that. I'm called to that gateway there. So there is definitely something you're being called to do in December that is all about your own needs. And it is about what you need in your life. What's going to make you happy, what you're going to enjoy doing. That's the focus. So I'm going to put embracing here because I really feel like that is your main card. But I will also, I'm going to put pleasure kind of back here so we can remember that that came out too. And I think it also definitely was meant to. And so I will read that card at the end of our reading as well. Okay, so time to get into your spread. I'm just going to tune into your energy really quick. Okay. Okay, so for your underlining energy for the month of December, my dear Cancer, we have the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, so this is interesting. This is very interesting because it is so, with the Ace of Wands underneath, very fiery. Definitely has some Aries energy coming through. The King of Pentacles. Okay, the Emperor in the reverse is very, very different than the energy of embracing. So that is going to be a very interesting paradox that I'm going to look more into right now as I put your spread out. So we have the Hermit in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, Six of Wands. That's nice. That's about victory and success. Just trying to make sure that this is even for you. Strength. Two of Wands. Okay. Six of Swords in the reverse. Very interesting. And on the bottom we have the Six of Cups, and this represents your past energies, what's been going on in the past. We have the Fool in the reverse here, Seven of Cups, the Tower. Wow. You know, I only get into the past if I feel called to. And I feel like I'm getting called to right now because we have the Tower back here. So this can be energy that has already happened and or is going to be happening in late November. I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but I'm doing this right now, November 17th. So there is still time before December for something like this to happen. But I'm thinking for most of you, this is something that has just happened or has happened maybe in October. Okay, so yeah, we have a reconciliation here with someone from the past. Now I'm thinking this is someone who you took a break from, and I don't think this break was very long for most of you. For most of you, this break was a few weeks to a month, maybe 2 months. And this person, this was someone who you really cared about or care about, and you were really expecting a lot out of this relationship or connection. You're expecting absolutely the end all be all of love connections, family. You know, this is the classic family with the dog and the white picket fence, that whole thing. I mean, you might not have wanted a white picket fence, but this was something that you're really banking on for being kind of your life with this person. But something really powerful happened. This was a strong, unexpected event, and it has to do with this person being unable to make a decision about something. They could not decide what to do. And I think it was involved with your taking a leap of faith with you, deciding to have a new beginning with you. And it looks like they made a decision not to do it. So that's where you were at for a while. But then we have the Six of Cups coming in. Now this can be just simply talking about you very much reminiscing on the past, thinking about what could have been, kind of living in this dream-like state. It is a very watery card. I associate with Pisces energy though. But it's very Cancerian card as well, because it's just all about memories, nostalgia, sentimentality, that kind of thing. It can also represent reconciliations from the past. But I'm not gonna say that that's what is going to happen or has happened, because I'm not seeing this person on your spread for December. And I'm getting almost this dreamlike sense from you. Something very dreamlike. So let's see here what's going on with that. This dreamy energy. But we do have embracing, we do have pleasure. So those are indications that there is somebody coming in. I almost wonder maybe if the Emperor in the reverse is kind of this person who's on your mind. So this would be someone who is an Aries or someone with a lot of fire energy. So a more fiery person. I definitely see that. I see that being very much your person's energy for a lot of you. And then we also have the fire coming through here with the Six of Wands. And we did the Two of Wands, but this is you in your unconscious energy, which I'll get into. But we do have embracing. So what is it that you are embracing in December? Wow. The Strength card representing Leo. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, this is just like definitely there's blockages here. We have the center blockage with the Ace of Pentacles. This is about what's going on in your internal world that you're aware of. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So you feel like you missed out on an opportunity. Or you let an opportunity go. So it can be that what I was describing in the past about your person, not being able to make a decision and not taking a leap of faith with a beginning with you, some sort of beginning with you. For some of you, you were the person who could not take that leap of faith. Okay, you'll know how that was, which way it was in your life. You'll know. So my candle is like bouncing a lot. For me, that indicates when it starts doing that, it indicates that spirit is present. Okay, it can be a little distracting. So what we have here is a missed opportunity. Now, I think you feel like you missed an opportunity with this Two of Wands. As you see this woman, she's kind of staring out at the window and she has the globe here. I'm getting a real sense of, yes, nostalgia, thinking about what was missed. I'm getting a sense of feeling, I'm getting a sense that you're feeling like very restricted. You're feeling very restricted in your life. And you're feeling like you don't have opportunities. And there might have been one specific thing, one opportunity that you feel like you completely missed out of, or that you missed out on, and that you couldn't obtain. You couldn't obtain it. It seems that it definitely has to do with a transition of some sort in your life, and a transition that you want to have, but that you're being blocked from having. Like right here with the Six of Swords, that represents movement, and it's usually about a thinking process or a thinking paradigm that shifts. It can also be about literal changes in your life, transitions in your life. It's a transitional card. So I'm almost feeling like, based on the other cards I'm seeing here, that you are feeling like there's a transition that you want to make in your life that you are being blocked from doing. And in your subconscious position, so this is something you're not fully aware of, I think what that is just the idea, the concept that you actually do have everything you need to make what you want to happen. And I'm getting that message for a lot of you, that you really do have, it just doesn't seem like it. Something was lost, something was not given to you, an opportunity was missed. And this is December, so, or is going to be missed in December if it hasn't already. And you're just being left sort of like feeling defeated. But we have the Six of Wands here. And by the way, we have a 6 and a 6. 6 and 6. 6. So we have 3 sixes. This is tied, the sixes are tied to the Lovers card. So this can be about a life change. And it can also be about this person that you're interested in. So I'm going to take clarifiers here in a minute. But over on the left here, we have the Strength card. And we have the Hermit in the reverse. So I'm thinking that there is a huge tendency with you in December to retreat. And you're feeling isolated and lonely. And it is going to take a lot of strength for you to get out of that energy. You're going to have to really muster up some self-control so that you can go out in the world again. Because something has happened or will happen in December that is very disappointing. Okay? seemingly disappointing, because we do have something very victorious energy here present, but there's also so much that is showing something else, showing the opposite, showing a sense of defeat and disappointment that I'm going to get into that first before the Six of Wands. But yes, so there's definitely this need to get back out into the world. You've retreated for long enough. It is time to start moving on with your life, moving forward. It is time to start feeling the power that you have and the agency that you have in order to make what you want to happen. Okay? So I'm getting that strongly. I'm going to pull clarifiers now. And I definitely want to get more about this person and whether you are actually going to be reconciling with them, or if you are just energetically stuck in kind of a reminiscing, nostalgic place. So let's see here. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands now. So we have Two of Wands, Three of Wands. Okay, so that I'm really just getting a sense she's looking out the window. He's peering over the ocean. Usually these Wands cards represent a lot of agency and a lot of movement towards what you want in life. Projects being developed. And then the Three of Wands representing all your efforts coming to fruition and you getting your returns on what you put out. So is that happening? Are you going to be getting your returns on what you've put out into the world? What you've manifested? I mean, I don't know. I'm feeling more of a stagnant energy, to be honest. I'm feeling more of a stagnant energy because the Emperor in the reverse. Now, I think that I think if you're dealing with a fire sign, this is representing your fire sign person, especially with the Ace of Wands underneath. But it can also, I think it's also you. And it's the Emperor in the reverse is someone who is not in their power and is not in control of their kingdom. And I think that that's kind of what you're experiencing, is not a lot of ambition, not a lot of desire to put something forth, engage with the world, make things happen. I'm getting more of a stagnant energy from you. And I think that I'm getting that this card is a twofold energy for most of you. It is representative if you're dealing with someone. It represents this person and kind of how they are being passive and not engaging with you and how they pulled away for most of you. They are the ones that pulled away for a lot of you. But then there's the other flip side of this is that it's also representing you and kind of the stagnancy that you're experiencing in your own life. Okay, so don't get too disappointed. We have some beautiful oracle cards here. We have the Six of Wands, which I haven't gotten much into yet. So don't get too upset by this reading being not as positive as you might want, because things can change. So let's just see where it goes. Let's see where it goes. So let's get another card. I want the Six of Wands. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Okay, Four of Cups. This is another card about disappointment and about stagnancy and a sense of boredom. So that more of that energy is coming through. I very much want to know what the Six of Wands is all about. What is this victory that you're having? I'm going to get two more cards, one for the strength and one for the right side. So let's see. Clarify for the strength. Okay. We have the Ten of Pentacles. That is beautiful energy. It's really amazing energy. So that's good. That's positive. And we did did I say Ten of Wands? I meant Ten of Pentacles if I said Ten of Wands. We also did have the Ten of Pentacles here in your past. So whatever was lost in the past, in the course of December, it looks like you will be regaining it. So what was lost? What sense of family, what sense of connection, love, were you building a life with someone? Things like that. Whatever was lost in that regard is going to be coming back to you. Can I get one more card for Six of Wands and Six of Swords, please? Okay. And we have the Star card. Okay. That's great. So things are going to be shifting a lot. So we might start out December one way, and then it goes a completely different direction. Okay? I think you're going to make a decision. And I'm going to get one more card before I say this about the Six of Wands. Can I get one more card to clarify for the Six of Wands, please? What is this victory? Clarify the Six of Wands. Okay. So we have the Three of Cups. So now we have the 3 and 4 of Cups clarifying the Six of Wands. Just tuck that in there. Okay. So there is a celebration. There is something to celebrate. There really is something to celebrate in December. There is a transition that you've been or are going to be kind of blocking for a minute. And it has to do with around the idea of success and feeling successful in your life and feeling like you are empowered to go after what you want in life. Those are kind of the themes for December. And there is at first a lot of stagnancy, a sense of boredom, not sure what to do. But there's so much hope there. And there's so much of this with the Star card is all about wishes, what you're putting out into the universe, what you want to happen, and then it actually happening for you. So it's a sign that, first of all, Spirit is with you and Spirit is listening. But it's also a sign that what you want, it was going to manifest. This is the sign of the great water bearer. It is Aquarian energy, and it is about luck. And with the Three of Wands, representative of ships, the ships coming in, and the 10 of Pentacles, I'm getting more and more of a sense that you are going to hear from someone who's very important in your life, someone from the past. And I think it is that person who you might have taken a break from recently, but they are coming in. I get a sense that for maybe one or two of you, this is a literal childhood friend, someone who you've known just for so long and are now developing a romantic interest in, or have been in this last year, kind of getting to know them again and starting to develop a romantic interest with them. Now, it is so interesting that we have so many celebratory cards. We have pleasure. The Three of Cups is all about celebration. The Six of Wands is a celebration. It's a victory. It's a victorious card. So we have all those amazing energies happening for you. But then we have this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, in the center, and this Four of Cups, which is boredom. And ignoring, it's also ignoring an offer. It can't be ignoring an offer. Maybe there's a sense of low self-esteem, like there is an offer being made to you in December, but for a while you're thinking on it because you don't feel like you're good enough to have it. You don't feel like you're going to be able to, you don't feel like it's actually going to work out for you. And you're concerned about that, so you're kind of sitting on it. There is this stagnancy there. But there's also so much of you in your own element with the water. We see water here, we see water here, and the Cancer is always as strongest when it's near water, like figuratively. This type of, it's the the crab creeping along the shoreline. So your little land, your little water, and that's kind of what these two cards are representing. It's a little land and a little water. And so I think that that is showing something positive, that you're going to be starting to become more and more in your element, especially with the strength card coming through. But it's going to have to be something that you're willing to actually make moves to achieve. I don't think that you can just sit back and wait. No. No, you need to embrace what is ahead of you in the horizon. Can't sit back. If there is an opportunity that you've been kind of slacking on, not going and getting, but you know that kind of like, yeah, it would be there if you just, or it's there if you will just go for it. You got to embrace it. It's a time to embrace these opportunities. And if there is a love offer that comes to you, and it indicates, I'm getting here that there might be. And if that is happening for you, I wouldn't sit on it for too long, because you're definitely having this tendency to want to sit on things. And that's going to be the big barrier to break for you. Okay? It really is. There's a lot of celebration. There's victory in your future. But you have to embrace the opportunities. It really is. They're out there. And I'm thinking that especially here, you're feeling like you missed out on one. It can be about love, but I think it's also just about your life, something going on in your life. I feel like it could be career related as well. It could be something, you'll know what it is. And you missed out on that one. And you're really feeling bummed about that. But it's going to be okay, because there's going to be something else out there. If it's not that one, if that one's long gone, there's something else out there for you. There really is. And it's going to make you feel really great when you actually get it. When you succeed, when you make it happen. I mean, there's energy here for you that you're going to be, if you feel like you lost something, if you lost a sense of security, a sense of family, if you lost a person who you thought you were going to really spend the rest of your life with, it's coming back for you in December. We have it right here. All that's coming back for you. You just got to be strong. You know, fight, work, or I guess I shouldn't say fight. I don't want resistance happening, but we got to work with that part of you that part of us that wants, I'm the same way. I can be like that. So it's the part of us that wants to retreat, is feeling disappointed, wants to kind of just shut ourselves in, kind of a bit of a low self-esteem type thing going on, because something has happened to really just throw you off. And a resistance to make changes that is going to help you succeed in the future. And just kind of waiting and waiting, playing this waiting game. We're waiting for things to change, waiting for people to come back into your life. It's just waiting, waiting, waiting. All the meantime, feeling more and more lonely, more and more isolated. But this is something that you can easily break, or that is going to be important for you to break through. We have to embrace where we're at in our lives, and we have to really embrace any potential and that we have, any talent that we have, anything that we can see pushing ourselves forward, any desire. We have to embrace these things and then manifest them in our life. And it's coming for you. The dreams that you have, the thing that you want, the thing that you've hoped for, it's coming. But sitting back and waiting for it, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be how it truly manifests for you. I don't know. I mean, I think that there is, I think that the getting out there is going to be the thing to do. I do. I think that. Okay, so I'm going to start with reading the pleasure card for you, and then I'm going to read embracing, and we will see. I'm going to pull from the Six of Cups really quick and get a Lover's Oracle card about this person's sentiments towards you, because there's clearly somebody, for most of you, there's somebody in your past who you want to come back. So let's see here. What's this person's sentiments towards my dear Cancerian person? Please tell me this person's sentiments. Their sentiments towards dear Cancer and how does this person feel? All right. Once again, we have two cards that have come out. These two. So the first one, freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So that is a message that this person is open and willing to talk to you and to make things happen with you, if you so want them to. I'm getting a lot of blockages, though, on your end and retreating energies. So that is probably something that you are going to really have to think about doing, because you're a little bit resistant to going towards them. And I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying that they, from their perspective, if you want to, they're receptive to you. And then we have, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. This is so that's what this card looks like. It's beautiful. And it is so much the energy of the Six of Cups. And it's just about the memories, nostalgia, and the person, and, you know, spending time with the person you love. And I think that this is how you feel about things. This is kind of your belief, is that that's what's important. And so if you feel like if you feel like other things in your life are stressing you out too much, I think that message is just a little reminder, which I think is something that you already believe heavily about, memories, about shared memories with the people you love. There's so much of that here already. It's totally you and the way you are and your belief. And it's just I think this is just indicating your values back to you. It's mirroring your values in this card. And it's just a reminder for any challenges that you're facing in December, that this is what you really care about. And it's what really matters to you. So maybe that's going to help motivation in a way or another. Just being reminded of that. Okay, so let's see. Pleasure. What pleasure is waiting for you in December, my dear Cancerian? Let's see. Okay. Savor your life, each and every part of it. Take pleasure in slowing down and experiencing each of your senses. Taste your food with full gusto. Inhale the sense of the world around you. Enjoy the colors and textures of your life. This is truly a stop and smell the roses card. Embrace your sensuality. Move in a languid way. Let pleasure be your password into every intimate part of your life. Allow your life to be less about being productive and more about enjoying each moment with verve. And a radiant energy will flow through you in all directions of your life. Okay, so this offers a little bit of a different vibe to things. It could be that for the first part of December, it's going to be it's going to be helpful for you to slow down and to retreat and to just be with yourself and all of those things that was mentioned when I read this. It can easily be I'm that for the first few weeks of December, that this is true, and that this is what is going to really center you and is going to help you a lot. But I'm really getting this calling to say that is something that at some point is actually going to become a challenge for you when it comes time to re-enter the world, with the Hermit in the reverse, and we have the Strength underneath, indicating it will take strength to move back into the world. So I think we have a time for pleasure, moving in a languid way, slowing down, all those things, really recentering in your life. And just, I guess you're going to be having a lot of memories. You're going to be thinking about the past. Somehow the past, revisiting the past, is going to be healing for you. But then there's going to be the time when it's time to re-enter the world, and resistance to that I don't think is going to be helpful for you. So when you notice that resistance, it's going to be time to really think about, why am I resisting this? What am I trying to avoid? Things like that. And then embracing. Sometimes life overflows with emotions, which can feel uncomfortable. However, the ensuing result of this discomfort can be of great value, perhaps arising from an unseen or unknown source. You get this card when emotions are seemingly overflowing or not flowing at all. I think for you that they are flowing. I think they are. I think you're feeling nostalgic. Cherish the overflow of emotions and embrace the times that seem murky, for your inner floodplains are being replenished, and as a result, there will be a great spiritual and physical expansion. Embrace all your emotions. When you do so, greater prosperity and fertility will flow into your life. Alternatively, if your emotions have been blocked, this is the time to explore and experience them. Okay, I think that is true to your Cancerian form. We have this nostalgia, we have a strong emotions coming through. There is a lot of water present in these cards, and especially in embracing. I mean, you're just looking, this person's looking across the water. This bird is looking across the water, the horizon. Here, you can't see it very well, but this is a woman in a ship in water. The star is water, and water represents emotions. So I think you are going to be flooded with a lot of emotions, and it is time to take a step back and to retreat and just be in your comfortable environment. And if your environment is not comfortable enough, time to make it comfortable. Time to do everything you need for yourself, for your own pleasure. And then when it's time to come out of that, when you're being called to celebrate, when you're being called to explore the world more, when you're being hit up by somebody who you haven't talked to in a few weeks or a few months, yeah, it is going to be time to do that and to not resist it. So that's kind of what I'm getting for you for your main messages for December. I will be doing some pick a card readings when I'm done with my monthly sign readings. And they will involve information about your loved one and your romantic interests and stuff like that. And I already have a few of those too. If you want some more information, they're timeless. So if you want more information on that, you can look through what I have already. That's a new channel, so I don't have so much, but I'm looking forward to doing some more pick a card readings soon. So keep updated. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you feel like you resonate with my readings and my energy. I greatly appreciate it, and I wish the best for you, okay? Okay, till next time.